Hello, how you doing? I'm going to talk about this. Oprah is not helping Kamala. Kamala. She's not helping her at all because Oprah is not a politician. She's a talk show host, blah, blah, blah. Now, if I was in politics, I would not even seek Oprah's endorsement. I definitely would not want her to campaign for me because Oprah does not understand the issues. Number one, she has no knowledge of the issues that's facing Americans. So her and Kamala, two of a kind, neither one of them know the issues. Okay, Oprah does not know the issues that are facing everyday Americans. Her fantasy world is we all going to live happily ever after, and I want all of you all to buy Oprah's favorite things. That's her world. That's not the world that I live in, but that's Oprah's world. So how in the world why in the world would I waste my time listening to some kind of meeting with her and Kamala if neither one of them know the issues? So here comes Oprah, waka waka waka. Okay, hugs Kamala. Okay. So Kamala clearly doesn't know the subject matter, and Oprah seems to be mystified that Kamala doesn't know the issues at all. Kamala offered no real solutions to any problem, domestic or foreign. She didn't even offer any suggestions. No solutions. Kamala just said, blah, 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 I love America. Blah, 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 you love America. I love you, you love me. We sit together on a perpetual tree. Duh. That's fantasy. That's the world of Walt Disney. That's the world of Disney World, Mickey Mouse. She loves this country. And you love that country, okay? That's a fantasy platitude. It's not going to feed anybody. It's not going to give anybody housing. And it's not going to pay anybody's bills. Okay, she does not even know what the Powell Doctrine is. I would like to have asked her, what is the Powell Doctrine? And I even know what the Powell Doctrine is. But Kamala doesn't know. Kamala has no solutions to anything. Her solution to the immigration problem is don't deport. Bye. That's her whole solution to the immigration problem. She has no solutions to the homeless problem. But, okay, Oprah seems to be mystified at Kamala's lack of knowledge about the issues. Even though Kamala receives a briefing every morning, a national security briefing, and probably a domestic briefing every morning. She has no views on foreign policy. She's just a ditto of Biden, whatever that policy is. She has no new ideas to fix the, quote, broken system of immigration. She's just going to do ditto what Biden did. Have these strange people in here by the millions, pay them at least $100,000 a year, at least $20,000 in food stamps to get started. That's more money than the government has ever given any of us in a lifetime. In the lifetime, who ever heard of anybody getting $13,000 in food stamps? Americans get zero. The homeless people get zero. We don't get $3,000 a month to find an apartment. If Americans got $3,000 a month, you wouldn't have homelessness in America. We don't get it. In order to have an open borders policy, you have to break the law. So Biden has become the biggest lawbreaker of all time. And therefore, Kamala is going to do just a ditto of what Biden did. Just become the biggest lawbreaker of all time. She said no reparations for blacks. Now, Biden, after he hustled black people to get their vote, to get into the White House, to get the presidency, one of the first things he said was there would be no reparations for you. That's one of the first things he said, because you got to understand, black Americans are the enemy of the state. Now, Kamala said there would be no reparations. But see, she already had her reparations. The government paid for her to go to get her bachelor's degree, paid for her to go to law school. Probably gave her parents thousands of dollars in food stamps. Probably paid her parents for, housing subsidy, all the rest. They got welfare, food stamps like all the rest of the immigrants get. She is the enemy of Black Lives Matter. She said so, which makes her the enemy of black people. See, black people are the enemy of the state. And we got to understand that. We are the enemy of the state. They want to make sure we're jobless, homeless, and foodless. They want to make sure we are the poorest of the poor. So Oprah made no difference at all in Kamala's campaign. I wouldn't be surprised if Kamala's back in the negative numbers. I think she was stunned by her lack of knowledge about the issues. Kamala knows nothing and has no solutions for the immigration issue. She has no knowledge of how immigration affects everyday people. The neighborhood where I live in has 7 cartels at least. On trash day, the whole neighborhood stinks because they generate so much trash. They throw trash all around the place. My neighborhood is dangerous. They have parties 2 or 3 times a week. You can forget about sleeping on the weekend. 2 o'clock in the morning, they speed all around the neighborhood. They speed around the neighborhood in the daytime and don't even care if children are walking. They don't care how neighborhoods are affected by all this illegal immigration. I got narco traffickers on all 4 sides of me. All 4 sides. Okay. So that is how, Central American narco traffickers. So that's how immigration has affected us neighborhood by neighborhood. But Kamala has no knowledge of that. She doesn't know how to handle foreign policy. What did she do? She went to Central America and told all Nicaragua, Ecuador, all those people, look, just keep the drugs coming in. We'll keep letting your people coming in, and we'll keep giving them food stamps, a housing subsidy, etc. Just keep letting those drugs come in. Keep letting the fentanyl come in. She's telling the Chinese nationals, because they're the ones who have the formula for fentanyl. She's telling the Chinese nationals, that's why they let the Chinese nationals come in. Come in here because we need fentanyl because we want to have a viable American economy. Keep the cocaine coming in, keep the heroin coming in because we want to have a viable American economy. We have to have the drugs. So that's really what she went for Central America for. Really, it's just to tell all those presidents of Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala, keep the drugs coming in. We'll keep letting your people come in. Bye. Have a nice day.